welcome to la chaîne Géopolitique. In this video, I would like to assess the impact of the chaotic withdrawal of the US on its influence in South Asia, due to the fact that this week Kamala Harris decided to visit Singapore and Vietnam, and I would like to see whether this visit from the Vice President of the United States has been impacted by the chaotic withdrawal of Afghanistan. In other words, whether those events in Afghanistan have had any effect on the geopolitical influence of the United States. So, as mentioned, as I said, Vice President Harris visited Singapore, where she had a very tough speech against China, using the word bullying and coercion to describe how the Popular Republic of China is behaving on the South China Sea. I mean, which is, let's say, the most frequented sea for maritime transportation. So, I mean, any incident on the South China Sea could have devastating impact on the international trade, due to the fact that this maritime route is using by the Popular Republic of China, Japan, Taiwan, Vietnam. So you can see those countries are nowadays one of the biggest manufacturers of goods in the world, and so any incident could have a very dramatic impact on rising price. I mean, on the consumers in the US or in Europe. So that's why Kamala Harris, I mean, would like to the attention of the U.S. foreign policy on Asia. It's what we have called the pivotal role, which has been initiated by former President Obama, who understands that now the top priority of the United States in terms of foreign policy is clearly containing China. So it is also called containment policy. Based, I mean, on the containment policy during the Cold War against Soviet Union, but this time it's against Popular Republic of China. And actually, one of the reasons of the withdrawal of President Biden actually is to focus to change the priority and to focus now mainly on containment, on containing what is called aggressive foreign policy of Popular Republic of China. So that's why President Harris decided to divert attention of the dramatic situation of the US soldiers in Afghanistan, and showing that US have still a very strong influence among its allies, like Singapore, or also a country like Vietnam, where US tried to counter the Chinese influence on Vietnam, but it has not been actually so successful visit, unlike the Singapore one, due to the fact that, first of all, the Vietnamese visit has been delayed, first 3 hours. I mean, at first glance, it doesn't sound a big deal to be delayed of 3 hours, but you have to take into account that it has been delayed due to the fact that 200 U.S. officials in Vietnam have been affected by what it is called the Havana syndrome. So basically, it's a new syndrome which appeared in 2016 in the Cuban capital, in the U.S. embassy, newly set up U.S. embassy in Cuba, 2016, and it sparks, I mean, nausea, migraines, lapse memory, and so due to this health incident, Vice President Harris decided just to delay 3 hours her visit. During that lapse of time of 3 hours, the Chinese ambassador in Vietnam met the Vietnamese Prime Minister to offer him a donation of 2 million doses to fight against COVID-19. As Vietnam now is experiencing a major wave, the biggest wave that Vietnam has so far experienced. The country is in national lockdown, and only 2% of Vietnamese are fully vaccinated. So still there are, you understand that the road is very long for Vietnam to vaccinate, and the country is lacking vaccination, and China is wielding, if you like, his influence by vaccine, showing that he is able to help Vietnam with vaccine, giving to this country 2 million vaccines. So that it was during this lap of time of 3-hour delay of Vice President Harris, and after that delay, she came and she met the Vietnamese Prime Minister, using the same, let's say, strong words that she used during her speech in Singapore, using the word bullying, intimidation, coercion against China, who, due to the fact for the US, China is endangering, if you like, the Convention of Law of Sea, due to the fact that in 2016, a tribunal arbitration has denied the claims of China, due to the fact that, according to this arbitration, China has never exercised an historical right on the natural resources in the South China Sea. So that's why Kamala Harris would like to recall this arbitration ruling, and at the same time preventing any incident, preventing any military escalation in the region, due to the fact that actually Popular Republic of China set a military outpost in the region, especially in the Spratly Island, which all neighboring countries are claiming, like Vietnam, like Brunei, Philippines, who brought this arbitration case and won it, China, even Taiwan. So, I mean, many countries are claiming those very little island of Spratly due to the natural resources that surround this island. And we know since many years now that Spratly Island could potentially, let's say, spark a war in the region, and US is really paying very high attention to prevent any wars in this region. And that's why for President Biden and for Vice President Harris, it's a major now policy. And with the withdrawal of Afghanistan, they will focus their attention on South Asia. They will stand by their allies and reaffirm their commitments to protect them from any military, let's say aggression from Popular Republic of China. And that was the meaning, let's say, the purpose of Vice President Harris. But we can say that this, once again, this visit has been overshadowed by the ongoing events in Afghanistan, and also due to the fact that clearly China is gaining influence, as we see now Vietnam does not want, let's say, to align with one country on another. So it means clearly that Vietnam wants to keep a good relation also with Popular Republic of China for, let's say, for many economic reasons, due to the fact that Popular Republic of China is investing a lot in Vietnam, and China is also a great exportation market for Vietnamese companies. So, I mean, we see a clearly common interest between both countries. So it becomes more and more difficult, if you like, for US to gain influence. And probably also the image now that from this chaotic withdrawal of Afghanistan is also has a major impact in the region, showing that you like questioning about the ability of the military capacity of US really to protect their allies. If they are not able to protect, let's say, the Afghan people, will they be able to protect Vietnamese, Taiwanese, Bruneiese, Singaporean, and Philippine people? So, I mean, we see that it raises a lot of question about the military commitment and capability of US in the wake of this chaotic withdrawal of Afghanistan. And we see that this visit of Vice President Harris has been mainly overshadowed by it and will damage really the capability, the credibility of US protecting their allies in the region.